lines of the first question. But if this is all possible, then is there any way that we can actually create forms to actually, other than what we were discussing before, between, how do I say this? Is there a way we can create forms to protect us in some sense, as like angels, for instance, symbolism of angels protecting us? Is there something like that in this book, discussing angels and how they're protecting us?
You see, angels, you're talking about angels. I'm telling you, don't accept anything that has no roots in your own direct experience. You know, we've talked about this again and again so many times. You see, all this thing about asking protection from entities and spirits and things like that, why are you doing all these things? Why do you want to seek protection from these things? Because you've not yet become well established within yourself. Now you want to become dependent on some kind of external aid for your own well-being. This is a kind of psychological slavery. Isn't it a kind of psychological slavery? Do you want to become dependent, even if there's some God? Suppose there's some God. I'm telling you, it's better to kill that guy. I told you the other day about the statement of one Zen master, Master Rinzai. He said, if you see the Buddha, kill the Buddha. And that's exactly what he means. Free your mind of all dependencies. And all of these different tools all these different ways that people try to go about seeking some amount of protection in their life, it's not coming from any deep desire to come to terms to things as they are. It's not coming out of any sincere interest in seeing things clearly with your own clear-seeing eyes. You're much more interested in survival, which means what? You want to seek that which is pleasant to you and avoid at all costs everything that's unpleasant. Right? Isn't that what you're doing? Let's be sincere. Let's be sincere. Isn't that what you're doing? So you invest yourself in something that will give you some amount of, that will help you create a certain comfort zone. Many people are doing that. They're using all kinds of excuses. They're clinging to beliefs like Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam. Some people even shift from one religion to another as if they're going hunting in the marketplace. You know, and the world religions, it's an enormous marketplace for almost every kind of person. They have the religions which will be more or less appealing to different kinds of personalities. So this is not coming out of any deep, sincere desire to come to terms with things as they are. Otherwise, you will know your whole being is totally self-sufficient as it is. Totally self-sufficient. But you just don't know how to handle this. So, I would say, if you want some kind of stability, if that's what you're seeking for, there can be really no greater kind of stability than making yourself as conscious as possible. Right now, in this very moment. And those are the only two roads available to you. Either this moment can become an expression of your awareness, or you can experience this moment out of unawareness. These are the two roads available at any moment in your life. So, is it possible? Yes, it's possible, but it's not necessary. All these entities and things that you've talked about. Yes, you can invoke certain energies, certain natural forces, and use them to help you in different areas of life. But if you cannot even remain balanced and established within yourself, you will not be able to handle such energies. They'll create more of a mess in your life than anything else. Even if they can be good to you, you know, if you receive something which you are not yet ready to receive, even if it might be good to you, it can create more of a mess out of your life simply because you're not yet ready to receive it. So I would say its best approach is to always remain down to earth, practical. Stick with the essentials. Leave out everything that's non-essential. And what is it which is the most essential? Your own awareness. After all, everything that you're experiencing in life, where is it happening?
Using my own awareness or non-awareness?
Everything is happening within your awareness, isn't it? Any kind of experience you have, perceptions coming by, thoughts coming and going, emotions coming and going, this is all happening in the field of your awareness, right? So, what you're manufacturing out of that experience, this is what determines your experience of life, not the planets, not the stars, not the angels, not any of this stuff. So when I say you are the master, that's precisely what I mean. You have come to a certain integration within yourself where nothing disturbs you. Even if there's a hell in the world, even if the world is going to hell, and at this pace definitely it's going to hell. But even if there's a hell in the world, you'll still be totally established within yourself.